Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel and welcome again to another special video. Today I'll be showing you not 10 but 14 special paintings of mine. They're special because of their personal significance and because of the story behind the painting. So I'll be showing you 14. I decided to just go for it. I did not like make it exact 10 because I had 14, so I had to show you, or I decided to show you 14 pieces. So let's begin now. And this is a random type of video, meaning the paintings are not categorized um, in any manner by subject. They are categorized only as a special set of paintings because of their personal significance. So, the first painting is very, very special to me because this is where I lived in Seoul for 6 years. This is just outside my house in Seoul, and it's a small, like a small uh, side of the street. What do you call that? Anyway, let me show you the painting, guys. So there you go. This is right in front of my house. You can see a lot of shadows in here. You can see this, what do you call this? The gate or the, what do you call that? Something that marks the residential area and the street. So this is just right in front of my house. Across my house is a park. It's called Namsan Park. I don't know if any one of you has been to Korea before, but it's just right in front of my house, the Namsan Park. So when I went out, I was waiting for a bus. So I was like, that is a beautiful light play. That's just beautiful that I had to get my phone and take a picture of it. That's why I decided to, you know, make it perpetual, like making it, like immortalizing the place by actually painting it. This is very memorable for me, and I think this is so special. This just reminds me of my life in Seoul, and whenever I look at this picture, this painting, it reminds me of how I spent my 6 years in Seoul, South Korea. So I hope you like this one, guys. I'm showing you this first one, and I'll be showing you the last one for some reason. But anyway, for the first one, this is a special painting of mine. So let me now proceed to the second one. The second one is, it's not a Paris painting, but it's an Annecy painting. You know, if you've been to France and you've been to Annecy, you probably have seen the Lover's Bridge. So I painted the Lover's Bridge. Actually, I was on top of the bridge. I was on the bridge when I took this photo. I was on the Lover's Bridge. And from the Lover's Bridge, you can see this view. This is not the Lover's Bridge, but this is the view from the Lover's Bridge. So if you've been to Annecy, France, then you'll see this, and you probably have seen this already. So I painted it because even though it involved a lot of detailing, which I'm not a fan of, especially when it comes to structures, I still did it because I'm, you know, France and me. So France is a special country for me. And this painting is a reminder of my trip to Annecy, France. So I hope you like this one as well. It's a little canal in there. You can see canal, and it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful place. You know, if I go back to France, or when I go back to France, I probably will go back to Annecy because it's just a romantic place. I just love romantic places. So yeah, I really like this one. I hope you like this one as well. Okay. You know, whenever I put down the painting, I don't feel like putting them down because they're just so pretty. They're just so pretty to look at, that's why. Anyway, I'll be showing you the third one. Again, this is just one of my personal paintings that I have no tutorial for because of their personal significance, just like the video that I did yesterday. But I think I've shown you this painting many times actually. But when I went to one of the beaches in South Korea, I painted one of the beaches in South Korea. It's actually in Xoxo. Um, so I went there. It was a nice seascape. So I took a photo of it and painted it when I came back to Seoul. So Xoxo is a provincial area. So when I came back to Seoul, the city, I painted this one, and I think I did good here because of the foams, which I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of foams. Whenever I do seascapes, I just love doing the foams because it just brings to life the painting. So yeah, you know, there's seascape painting. So I hope you like this one as well. And I hope you're enjoying this type of video where I'm showing you my paintings that I really love. And I think this is also an opportunity for me to actually show you my paintings because, you know, the restrictions prevent us from actually physically seeing the paintings when it comes to exhibit. So I might as well show you on video what my paintings are, especially those that have personal significance, right? Okay, so now let's move on to our fourth, or to my fourth significant painting, or to a painting that is quite significant to me. All right, I took this photo when we went on a hike. I went on a hike with a friend of mine. She's very close to me, a very close friend of mine, in Korea, of course. And I painted this. All right, maybe you can, yeah. I painted this like rocky, river type of scenery. I took a photo of this after we just stopped by an area because we were quite tired, and then I took that opportunity to take a photo of this beautiful landscape. So it's just a rocky landscape with some waters, and you know, I'm a fan of waters and I'm a fan of nature. So I really like this one, and this is a reminder of my hiking with a friend, and I really miss my friend. That's why I'm just so happy that I took a photo of this, because whenever I see this painting, it will always remind me of her and our hiking memories. So yeah, so I hope you like this one as well. You know, I sometimes pause when I'm showing you so that you can actually take a look at the painting, because I don't want to just, you know, flip the paintings as if I'm flipping pages. I want to show you and for you to take a closer or longer look at it. Yeah, I hope you like this one, guys. So let's move on now to the fourth one. Oh, I'm sorry, to the fifth one already. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down first. Okay, this one is a cute painting. The next one, I mean, I took a photo of this again when I went to Annecy, France. I saw some ducks, the duck. So it was really cute. I was able to take a closer shot of the duck. So I painted the duck after I came back. Here's the duck. So this is a duck from Annecy, France. So I was watching this duck and then I took a photo of it. So I hope you like this duck. And I took the photo myself. Okay, it's quite big. And you know how much I love the waters? That's why when I painted this one, not only I was focusing on the duck, I was also focusing on the waters to suggest that the duck is actually floating on the water. I did not just want to paint the duck. I wanted to paint the movement, the setting, and the mood of that moment. And that is a duck on a bright sunny day, just, you know, floating, swimming in the waters. Okay, so I hope you like this one as well, guys. It's quite big. Can you tell? It's quite big, right? But you know me and my big canvases. All right, so let's move on now to the sixth painting of mine. You know what? The next painting, I should have actually included this in yesterday's video where I showed you my floral paintings. I should have actually included this one, but yesterday I was browsing through my library of paintings and I couldn't find it. I knew it, I knew it inside my head that I had to show you this painting, but I just couldn't find it because I have tons of paintings, guys, like hundreds of paintings that, alright, I just decided to show you 11. I could have shown you 12 yesterday, but then I had this opportunity now to show you one more floral painting that is just my favorite and also significant to me because I painted this after taking a photo of it like myself. I took a photo of it myself and painted it myself, and I just love this iris painting. Of course, iris again, guys. Ta-da! Don't you just love this iris painting? This is one of the prettiest iris paintings that I've done. I mean, I've said that statement for so many iris paintings that I have, but I guess this one really deserves that statement. Right? It's just like a lady with a gorgeous dress. So I hope you like this one, guys. Oh my god, I should have shown you this painting yesterday. But anyway, I'm showing you now. So, right. I just love this. It's like pastel-y, orangey color that reminds me of softness and like very feminine, right? Okay, so I hope you like this one, guys, because I really like this painting of mine. I don't think I'll be selling this for cheap. I'll be selling this for really expensive price because it's so special to me. Number one, for so many reasons. Number one, it's also Van Gogh's favorite flower, iris. Number two, I took the photo of this myself. And number three, it's from France where I visited in 2019. And number four, it's also from Monet's garden. So many reasons, actually. I could think of so many reasons why this painting deserves to be also one of my most expensive paintings. Although I did not include this during my previous video, but it deserves to be there. All right, so let's move on to the seventh painting that is also personal to me. I took this photo in Seoul, Korea, after going to the gym. Right, there's a short story behind this painting. It was quite rainy, so everything, the streets were wet and the leaves were wet, but it wasn't raining at all. But after the rain, so everything was wet, and I went to the gym, and after going to the gym, I took some photos. I was walking down the street and I saw some flowers, and I saw this beautiful flower, white flower that, there you go, guys. You can see actually there are some water droplets because I told you guys when I took this photo, it was just after the rain. So I hope you like this one. It actually matches my outfit today. I like it. So I took this photo myself in Seoul. You know, whenever I get the chance to stop and take a photo, I do it. I don't let it pass. I just take a photo and save it on my phone, and you know, whenever I want to paint, I just browse through my phone and you know, get some subjects for painting, and this is one of it. And again, this is personal to me because, you know, Jim and me, we're like one. We're like one, the same person. Like, I love going to the gym, guys. So this reminds me so much of, even if I am going to the gym, I can actually stop and, like, you know, just like what they say, smell the flowers. But in my case, I took a photo of this flower and painted it. So I hope you like this one as well. All right, so I'm gonna bring it down. Let's proceed to the 8th. Actually, guys, this is also special to me. Actually, I don't want to get too emotional about this one, but this is just right. It's just right in front of my house, the Namsan Park that I was talking about earlier during when I presented to you the first painting. that I said right in front of my house. This is the part right in front of my house. Oh, this canvas is quite heavy. So this is the part. Actually, you can see a lot of shadows in here. You can see a lot of light playing. This is actually what you're going to see inside Namsan Park. There are a lot of mini pathways and a lot of trees. And after going to the gym, I almost always go to the park just to uh, walk and enjoy the view, enjoy some pets, because some people walk their pets there. So I'm so happy that I did a painting of that park, because again, 6 years of my life uh, were spent in Korea, and it's just, you know, it's just one of my most special um, time, I think, that I will consider during my lifetime. Living in Korea, my life there really changed, and I'm just so happy that I was able to decide to paint a lot of memories in there. Not just taking photos, but actually painting them. So while I'm painting them, I could remember what I was doing. I could remember the feeling. I could remember the mood. I could remember the setting, the weather. I know it's just not me. Maybe most of you guys who are artists as well, when you do paintings that are from personal experience, I think you also feel that feeling, that it's like recollecting the memories whenever you do the painting, right? So I hope you like this one. I really like this one because again, it's personal, and you know, no one can actually relate to this painting more than uh, more than the way I could relate to this. Of course, many people have gone to this part, but I think because of the personal experience that I have, um, it's the message of this painting is different from what others um, will have when they look at this painting. So yeah, let's move on now, because I think I had a lot of things to say about this painting. Okay, the next one is actually a continuation of my hiking with my friend. The same place, same date, and same friend that I was with when I took a photo of this. It's just again a continuation of the Rocky River scene, and it's personal to me again because you know that mountain was quite high for my liking. It was just so high, it was tiring at the same time, but because I was with a friend, it was so fun. And I will always, and I wish I could do that again with her. So yeah, this is just a reminder of my hiking with a friend. Yeah, so I think I've mentioned already the story behind the hiking thing during the first painting that I've shown you. So I'm gonna put this down and show you another Paris-inspired painting. So I'm gonna bring this down. All right, you know Montmartre. Montmartre. Have you been to Paris, guys? Because I've been to Paris many times, and I've been to this place twice as well. So this is Montmartre. It's just you know, I don't normally do structured. I don't normally do buildings. I don't normally do like man-made subjects. But when I came back from Paris, I decided to um, paint and immortalize the memories that I had there. So, sorry guys. Right, so this is just one of the, um, what do you call this place? It's like a little alley, right? But it's quite mountain, hilly type of place. If you've been to Montmartre, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of stairs and a lot of going up and down. So I took a photo of this while the tour guide was explaining something. So we were just standing there. So I just took a photo of it. And I really like the light and how monochromatic this painting is. Look at the colors. It's just brown, light brown, and the black lines, but it brings me back to Paris. So yeah, I think this is also one of my most expensive paintings because it was just so hard to do because I don't normally do structures again, and because of perspective I had to observe perspective here. I normally do landscapes naturally, I mean nature landscapes or natural landscapes, not man-made landscapes, but because it's Paris and because I wanted to immortalize it, I decided to paint it. I just went for it. So I hope you like this one as well. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this down and show you again. This is one of my favorites and super, super special to me because I'm sorry guys if I keep on saying Vincent van Gogh. I hope you understand because I really like his story. You know, many people or some people think that his paintings are not really pretty. Alright, I get it because we cannot really please all people. But what I like about him is his story, and not just his paintings. His stories are beautiful. I mean, his paintings are beautiful because there were stories behind it, right? They're not pretty just because they are aesthetically pretty. They're pretty because there is some sort of connection between the painter and the painting. Anyway, I was talking about Vincent van Gogh because this one, I painted Le Moulin de la Galette. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly because I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I am trying my best to pronounce it correctly. It's Le Moulin de la Galette. It's the windmill that was also painted by Vincent van Gogh, only that he painted it quite post-impressionistic style, and I painted it more realistic style, in a more realistic style. And I was just so surprised because I only found out that he painted the same subject right after I came back from Paris. I did not know that he had paintings of this windmill. To be honest guys, you know, I'm a fan of Van Gogh, but of course I really do not know all his paintings. So when I was reading a book about him, I was just so happy to find out that he also had paintings of this subject. It's Le Moulin de la Galette. I really like this one because again, it was just so hard to do. I did not use any ruler, any measuring, anything when I painted this. Everything was just by plain eyesight measure. Um, I'm just so proud of this one. I'm so proud of this one. And again, it brings me back to Paris. It brings me back to Montmartre. I know it's quite modern now. You know, when you look at Vincent van Gogh's paintings, they're quite old. I mean, the setting is quite old. There is no restaurant down there, but now there is already a restaurant. Before, it was just so raw, like really province-looking type of place. But now it's different. It's quite commercialized as well. But I think they have preserved the windmill, which I really appreciate because, you know, whenever you go there, you can imagine how Vincent van Gogh painted it or where he stood when he painted it, and you're going to walk the streets where he walked on. Yeah, so this is just so special to me, so special to me, so significant. Okay, let's move on now, and I'll be showing you for the next one another flower that I could have included in my last video, but I did not, simply because it's not really my favorite, but it's quite significant to me because I painted this one when I visited Giverny. Again, when I visited Monet's house, I saw a lot of flowers, and one of them was a poppy, a red poppy. You can actually see the light effect, right? Again guys, I must admit that this was hard to do because I played with orange and red and yellows, and they were like all of similar range, so it was quite difficult for me to do the light, but I think I was successful to actually get it, to actually transfer it to my canvas. So this is just one of the flowers that I took a picture of when I was in Giverny, in Monet's house, in Monet's garden. And to be honest, guys, that was also the first time that I saw a poppy because I really haven't seen a poppy flower. Um, I don't really go out a lot. That's why whenever I get the chance to go out, most of the time it's always the first time that I see some things. Um, and you know, there's always first time for everything anyway. But for a flower, that was the very first time that I saw a poppy flower, which I really like. So I hope you like this one as well. I really like the light. Okay, so let's now move on to another Monet inspired painting. It's not a copy of Monet's artwork, but when I went to Monet's garden in Giverny, I saw the pond of Monet, and it was just so gorgeous. I had to take a photo of it, and then when I came back, I painted it. I couldn't help myself but paint it. So I painted it. So look at that. There's so many water lily leaves here, and there's a tiny boat from the distance. I really like this one because you know how much I love painting the waters and reflections as well. I think the most hard part in doing this painting was doing the lily leaves and doing some shadows to make them appear more 3D. So this is what I really like about this painting. I actually did this painting twice because, you know, whenever I obsess over something, I do it over and over again. I don't stop until I get sick of it. But I don't think I will ever get sick of this painting or this subject, because if I could go to Monet's garden again like today, I would go. So I'm so proud of myself for doing this one because I captured the memory not just by taking a photo, but by actually, you know, getting my hands dirty with paint and doing it myself. So I hope you like this one. You know how much I love Monet and Van Gogh. I keep saying their names, but yeah, when I went to France, I went to their houses. That's why it's just memorable. That's why I would not let that moment or that chance to pass without actually trying to paint some of those memories, special memories that I had when I went there. So alright, now let me show you. Okay, the last significant painting. I did this a couple of months ago when I came here in my place, in my own place. So, you know, if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, you probably have seen me post pictures just right outside my window, the view outside my window. And there's like a Ferris wheel just right behind me. So I painted it a couple of months ago. I was trying to look for a good subject because I couldn't find anything to inspire me. And I thought, why not paint something that you can actually see just right in your face? So right before my eyes is actually the view of my place. This is what you will find when you look outside my window. Yeah, this is the Ferris wheel. You know what? I'm gonna turn the camera just for you to actually, you know, I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna turn the camera. Oh, you can't see it. You can see it, but that's actually what I'm trying to talk about. The view from the outside. So anyway, this is the view from the outside, and I am so proud of this one because, you know, time will come when I have to leave this place because I have to go somewhere like another country for foreign assignment. So I know that I will leave this place and I'm gonna miss this place. So why not just immortalize the place where I am right now? Because where I am right now is where I'm supposed to be. I don't know if you believe that. I can wish to be in Seoul right now because I miss Seoul so much. I miss Seoul, South Korea so much because I've spent 6 years of my life there, and it's only been a year since the time when I left Seoul. But I'm here now, so I think I should enjoy where I am. Besides, I'm gonna leave this place in 2 more years. So I'll be staying here for 2 more years, and I'll be flying to another country again, not in Seoul, but I can always go back to Seoul. You know, if no more restrictions, if we are more free to travel. But that's what I'm saying, guys, that although these paintings are significant to me because they were my memories in Seoul, most of them in France, I also have a memory right here, right now, which I should preserve as well because tomorrow it will be a history as well. So someday I will miss this place when I leave this place. So I decided to paint it. So I hope you also learned something from this video. I know that it's just like showing you, giving you an exhibit of my paintings, but also telling you some stories behind my art journey, and I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy this one, guys. So see you in my next video, guys.